Angie will perform the racking of the antlers, with each racking representing 100 times that Bigfoot fought. It's one. He had a lot of fights. And now, thank you everyone for coming today to celebrate the life of Bigfoot. I would like to say a few words, and if you're watching this and you actually have real life things to do, and instead of listen to the eulogy of a rooster, I suggest you dip out now. So I begin. What is light without darkness? What is love without hate? What is courage without fear? What is a perfect, beautiful summer morning, birds singing, blue skies, nice dewy grass, without a really fast, aggressive rooster viciously attacking you at every chance he gets? But it's this duality, this opposing duality, life and death, the yin and the yang. I still say yang, by the way. It's this duality that is the foundation for our cosmic existence. And Mother Nature only sings in the key of harmony. And Bigfoot, you certainly tip those scales. We've often wondered why Bigfoot turned out the way he was, and sometimes we think it's some weird karmic result from the tragic circumstances that he was born into. And for those of you who don't know, the story goes as this. It was many moons ago. There was a massacre in the barnyard. A family of fox came and killed 11 hens, and your father, Bigfoot, who you never met, Red the Rooster. And immediately after the massacre, we gathered up all the eggs and we gave them to our best hen, Brownie, in hopes that maybe Red could continue his bloodline, his legacy. And with Red already laid to rest on this very same bank of the Maumee River, we literally had all of our eggs in one basket. And Brownie sat on those eggs for 21 days, incubating, protecting, and caring for them. And miraculously, on the 22nd day, 3 tiny hens hatched and 1 baby rooster. And the rooster had big feet, so we named him Bigfoot. So, you know, he was born out of bloodshed. Or maybe he got it from his mom's side, because Stevie was a real bitch of a hen. She was sassy.
She's alive, by the way.
And she's alive. She's sassy. But my point is, we have all these possible explanations for why he is so overly aggressive, but deep down, this is truly what I believe the reason is. Those 17 hens that survived the massacre were traumatized, riddled with fear. They had just watched 11 of their fellow flockmates savagely killed. And Red, the leader of the flock for over 5 years, killed right in front of them as he died trying to protect them. They were scared. They were shell-shocked. Fun. And what they needed was to feel safe. They needed someone to protect them against anything and everything at all costs, all the time. And Bigfoot, he grew up to be that rooster. He filled some very big shoes with his big feet. And he brought back balance to the flock. The hens loved him. He was strong, he was fast, he was handsome, he's so brave. He never ran from anything. He was always ready to sound the alarm. He had a good ear, a keen eye. Always one eye looked up at the sky and one on the horizon, and he was always ready for anything to come. And he had a softer side too, that not many people know about. You know, he would find a tasty treat and he would call the hens over and they come run as he kicks his feet to show them all what he has, and he always let them eat first, like a gentleman. And his romantic life, Bigfoot's romantic life was robust, to say the least. And while the hens adored him, I can't say the same for like delivery men and anyone who came to the house for that matter. It was kind of nice sometimes when, you know, that guy'd come over selling some new energy policy, if you buy it from the windmill, whatever, or insurance, and you know, they're done, gone, next house. Didn't even get to the doorbell. And you know, the UPS, FedEx drivers, especially the new ones, we would watch, and they'd just carelessly come up to the house with a package, and Angie and I'd be looking out the window in sheer panic, because they had no idea that the minute they drop that package and turn around, because you don't turn your back to Bigfoot, that starts like a little stopwatch, and Bigfoot, wherever he is gonna start running, and we're just sitting there praying they get to their car before Bigfoot gets them. And even one time the UPS guy, watched him, he had this package, it was a nice sized box, like almost like what this shirt would come in, you know, and he was using as a shield to fight Bigfoot off. And I mean, after that, and we agreed to this, that if Bigfoot's out, you know, you just pull in, you throw the thing out the window like a paper boy, and he'd peel out in a cloud of dust. And it got pretty bad. It was serious. I'm not proud to say, but I'm also very proud to say that Bigfoot was, as far as we know, the only rooster to be federally registered with the United States Postal Service. Like, form filled out in the database, so if there's some substitute driver, you know, he can see on his route, all right, I got a Rottweiler, and I got a Pit Bull coming up, and then I got, Bigfoot the Rooster, right? He was vicious. And do I need to stop?
You're at 9 minutes.
Oh, I am? All right, will you stop it?
Keep going. Finish.
I got more to say.
Well, finish it.
All that said, you know, we had rakes, we had shovels, sticks, all over the yard, because you never went anywhere unarmed, especially if you're going to get eggs. And over time, we evolved the strategies. So if we had to leave to get in the car to go somewhere, we would lay the garden hose right out the front door. And this didn't work in the winter, because in the winter you didn't have the hose. So in the winter you just had to fight or run, and he's fast, so no good options there. But so in the summer, you reach out the door and you grab the hose, and now you cover for Angie to get to the car, or me, whoever, you know, you cover the other person to get to the car. And when I say cover, we're not talking like water the garden. I mean locked on, full stream blasting him. And the worst, the worst is when you get the hose and you go to shoot and it's on shower. And you're like, oh my, who put the thing on shower? And so
I did, to water the flowers.
Well, I know. And he knows it. When he sees shower, he runs faster. So you start clicking and you go the wrong way. So you got to go through like 5 clicks, and he's getting closer, and you literally, your heart's racing so fast, but you still have time to think about like who designed this thing, who uses angle, you know, the only thing angle's good for is accidentally getting your feet wet. And you're almost to stream and you're shaking, and he's airborne now, and you finally get to stream and you just close your eyes and yell and blast like a soldier in the movie Wounded emptying out his last machine gun magazine. And it was ridiculous. So anyhow, you get cover, you get to the car. And then the other person gets the car with the hose, and here's where we had a wooden chair right out there, and you'd hang the hose on the chair, and it's pre-positioned. So when you get home, all you have to do is reach out the window and grab the hose, and then he'd cover the other guy, get home. Because otherwise, he didn't have the hose, we'd just get stuck in the car arguing over who's gonna get out. And it'd be like, you know, he's on my side, go, go, go. And if you got home alone, it was pretty common to, you know, one beep of the horn is, hey, send the dogs out. And two beeps was, I need hose coverage. And even when you got to the door, with or without hose coverage, we use one of those electronic keypad things. So now you're sitting there, beep, beep, you know, you got one chance to get the code in right. And so there's so much pressure, you feel like you're diffusing some bomb that's about to blow. And if you fumble the first attempt, he's there. And your choices are you fight or you take off running and you hope you can get to the back door. Then when you get to the back door, there's another keypad and you only have time for one chance. So now you're sitting there beeping again. And if you fumble that one, you can fight, or you gotta take off running and keep going and hope you make it to the stairs that go up to the deck, and you can finally wait them out until you get another chance. And this went on for years. This was our daily life, but somehow it felt balanced. I'm sure many people will ask, well, how did Bigfoot finally die? And if you do ask, I'll know that you dipped out early on this funeral, but I'll tell you, it was sad. You know, as they say, big trees fall hard. And Bigfoot, he developed an infection in his legs, and it spread down to his foot, and his feet, especially his one foot, swelled just uncontrollably. It was painful for him. It was painful for us to watch. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but the very thing that Bigfoot brought into the world, the thing that gave him his name, his big feet, was now the same thing that was killing him. I can literally say that Bigfoot died of a big foot. How's that for cosmic balance? And so Bigfoot, you've left a hole in our hearts. You've left a hole in Angie's calf from the time she had both arms full of groceries trying to get to the house. And right now, this is hard. Everyone misses you, and it doesn't feel balanced. But like I said in the beginning, Mother Nature always finds a way to get back to harmony. And we're proud to announce that just weeks before Bigfoot passed away, he hatched a little rooster of his own, baby Bigfoot, AKA Twinkie. We went with a little softer name this time and hopes he's a little nicer. And someday soon, Twinkie's gonna grow up, fill those big shoes, protect the flock, and once again tip the scales to restore balance. Bigfoot, rest in peace.